What's good, YouTube family? It's your girl Megan, and I'm back again with another video. So I know I've been talking to y'all a lot about Forex and how it changed my life and things of that nature, and you know, just with the economy and like what's going on with the world right now. I know people are like, okay, so all this sounds good and dandy, but what I need to know is, how can I hop into Forex and be profitable fast? So with this video, I'm going to show y'all exactly how you can make profit from Forex in your first week. So you want to make sure you're paying attention. You want to make sure you have your notepad and your paper ready to take down these gems for me. These are it's actually two like really simple strategies that I use that's, you know, beginner savvy, because I'm definitely not no girl Forex trader. Like that takes like a lot of time to be able to like come up like with your own strategies and things of that nature. However, I have been able to study these two strategies that you know, proven to profit within your first week. So I see about a 90-95% accuracy rate when I place my trades when I use these strategies. So I thought, why won't I just come on here and show, you know, you all, my viewers, my subscribers, on exactly what I use to profit in the market. That way, if this is something that you want to get interested in, you have a strategy to use for you to be able to profit in the market within your first week. Today we're going to do our recording in my theater room. But I want to come on here and talk to y'all first about what this video today is going to be about, so that you ready and you got your notepad ready to take these notes to be able to profit with Forex in your first week. You know, it's really a shame what the world is going through right now, especially because I seen it coming, but like seeing how hard it's hitting the world right now is really sad. I was just on my Instagram and I seen a girl who had been in a job since 2007, and they laid her off. And I'm like, dang, like what? I could imagine how it feels to wake up one morning, you've been at this job forever, and they're like, hey, we have to lay you off. And you know, it's not no hard feelings like they're not a good worker or something. It's just the fact that they can't afford it. They can't afford to keep their business open because everything's shut down. But it's like really sad to see that. It's really sad to see like what different people are going through the world. Like, yeah, I talk about Forex and how I'm like making money at the comfort of my own home, but what about the people that are used to being able to get up and go to their job every day? Like, it's really sad and unfortunate, to be honest. But that's why you always want to put yourself in a position to have an additional income stream. You never want to depend on one income stream. You always want to have multiple income streams. That's something that I actually learned too. I didn't know about that, or just, you know, catch on to that until I stepped foot in Forex. Like, Forex has like been that avenue for me for a lot of things. Like, I've learned a lot of things as far as like income goes thanks to Forex. I'm just getting myself together. I know I'm 8 months pregnant, but I don't like to look like it. I like to still get up and maintain my beauty. Because just because you're carrying a child don't mean that you could just walk around looking, you know, scruffy all day. Like, that's not how that works. I'll be back shortly showing you guys exactly how you can make profit in your first week by trading Forex. Be back. At this point, I think the quarantine is driving me crazy. I'm used to having a clean house. Now it's like I have a house full of 5 kids. Because at this point, I'm just letting things be. Like, it is what it is at this point. I'm excited to show you all this strategy. Well, 2 of my strategies that I use. Besides, you know, the signals that we get from our community. This is how I've been able to make the most money that I've made while trading Forex. Please excuse me while I'm out of breath, carrying around a whole 4-pound baby in my stomach right now. It's kind of difficult for me at times. I'm about to get everything that I need set up. This is my office. This is where I do most of my work at. Just getting all the stuff that I need for you all. I want to hop right in and show y'all 4 different ways for you to be able to profit in the foreign exchange market and make profit within your first week in Forex. If you were to get mentored by me, you will have exclusive access to one of my signal groups. It pops up like a text message. That's the same way that these signals will pop up. It literally tells you what pair to take, what stop loss to input, and what take profit to input for this trade. Our signals that we send out are about 95% accurate. 95% of the signals that we send out hit take profit, which means that you make money off of it. And 5% don't go so well. But with trading, there's a risk. You're going to lose some trades, you're going to win some trades, but we win 95% of the trades that we do send out. This tells you like exactly what you have to do. You don't have to go to no chart and try to mark the chart up yourself and figure out trades, figure out pairs, things of the nature. Like, we actually send you what you'll input into the trade. And this is some just from today. And as you can see, we were up 70 pips. If you don't know what pips are, make sure you look at one of my videos that'll be posted shortly describing what pips is. If you don't know what a stop loss and take profit is, stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, like, comment, but definitely subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can see me give an example of what stop loss is, what take profit is, and what pips is, so you could know what that is when you're trying to profit in the Forex market. So this is one of the ways that you could profit within your first week of Forex. Our exclusive trades that we send out every day via text message on one of our platforms that we use. So these trades come in on one of our other platforms that we use, which we call Telegram. They come in similar to this. It tells you, hey, look, it's a new trade alert. It's on a 4-hour chart or it's on the 1-hour chart. And this is the pair that you're going to look for when you go to this screen. So it comes on this first. When it comes to this, then you can either log onto your phone or you can log onto the computer, and it'll bring you to a screen like so. So you'll find the pair that they sent you on this side. Once you find the pair, you scroll over and then it gives you the same as well. However, the difference between this one and the trades that are sent out from my exclusive group chat is these are pending orders. Pending orders are basically saying that you're not executing the market right away. You want the market to reach a certain point before you enter into the trade. So a pending order, you're waiting for the market to reach a certain place in the market before your trade activates. So this is an example of a sell limit pending order. As you see here, you have your stop loss and you have your take profit, but it also gives you an entry price, because once you put it into your MetaTrader 4, which is your platform that you use to trade on, which if you're unaware of what a MetaTrader 4 is, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, because I will be dropping all that information here shortly on how you place trades on your MetaTrader 4 and what is a MetaTrader 4. I'll be explaining all that now. However, I wanted to start off giving y'all the nitty gritty on how you start making money now, just in case, some people are already knowledgeable in that field. But don't sweat. I'll have those videos up for y'all within the next few days. So this is the pending order. This is how it looks when you put the pending order in. Our signal accuracy is about 95%. And it's the same with this one as well. As you can see here, all TP3s hit on this particular trade. And they're 3-0 for the week. Now today is only Tuesday. So that's just basically saying out of all the trades that they sent out, which is 3 of them, all of them hit take profit. What does take profit mean again? It means money in your pocket. When you ask yourself, how do you make profit with Forex within the first week? This is how you can make profit within Forex. Now, what if you're just one of those people that's kind of, could be like myself towards the end. It's like, okay, I don't want somebody just to feed me signals all day. Like, I don't want my bag to be dependent on when somebody sends me signals. Like, I want to be able to go on a chart and be my own signal. I want to be able to call my own signal and secure my own bag. Well, don't sweat, because I have a strategy for you that will make it super simple. It will have you feeling like you're just this girl trader out here. You know exactly what you're doing, but it's just the strategy that I have is so easy. It's very easy for you to understand it. It's very easy for you to pick it up. And it's very easy for you to be able to place your own trades and make profit on your own trades. Now, this particular strategy, I don't want to say it's 100% because nothing is really 100%, but I will give it at least 98% accuracy. The only difference between this one is, you really don't get alerts about when anything comes out. Like, you kind of have to go on there and search for yourself when another chart is forming for you to be able to input your strategy on. However, you could be your own signal. You can go in there and do it whenever you please. So with that being said, let me show you my #1 strategy that I use to profit in the foreign exchange market, which is something that you use to make profit within your first week of trading Forex. I'm going to be speaking a lot of terminology that if you're not really familiar with Forex yet, you may be lost. However, again, don't sweat. Just subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit the thumb bell to turn the notifications on, because I will be making videos of how and what everything that I'm going to be talking about in these first videos shortly on my channel. However, like I said, I just want to get to the nitty gritty and show people that's ready to get up and running and start making money, or, you know, find their mentor in Forex. I'm showing them the way. When you're looking at this screen, what these bars are basically are your candles in the foreign exchange market. I am on a 1 hour time frame. So each one of these candles is 1 hour. So for instance, if it's 1 o'clock, this one started forming at 2 o'clock, this one started forming at 3 o'clock, and this one started forming at 4 o'clock, because each one of these candles is on a 1 hour time frame. The lines that you see in the back are indicators that I use to help me determine when it's okay to enter into the market. One is called MA, one is called EMA. So it's a moving average, and the other one is similar to a moving average. And then down here, we have something called the MACD. The MACD is another indicator as well. Green bars means that the market is going up, which means that it's a buy. Green, buy. Red, sell. First, very important step is to see that both of these lines have crossed. Now, you could clearly see right here that both of these lines crossed. That is my first indication that it's going to be a good trade for me to enter. My second indication is the bars that open after these lines have crossed, the next candlestick is a flat bottom. What do I mean by flat bottom? You see how you look at this candle and you see no wicks coming out of the bottom, like you see a wick coming out the top. You see nothing coming out the bottom. So this makes this candle a flat bottom. So the lines crossed. The next candle that formed after the lines crossed is a flat bottom. That is my second indication. My third and final indication is my MACD. Has my MACD, which are these two lines, have they crossed over the zero line, which is this little fine line right here? And as you can see, based off of this, when this candle opened up as a flat bottom, after the cross, both of these MACD lines are over the zero line. So that lets me know that it's good to enter into a trade. So if I was watching this at the time, which I'm kind of mad that I'm not, because it looks like it was a very good trade. If I was watching this trade, I would have entered on this candlestick. Why? Because both of these lines crossed. The candlestick opened up into a flat bottom, and the MACD has crossed over the zero line. How many pips would I have caught if I would have took this trade? I'll go over here and click this little measuring thing. And I would start it right here. So I will place that measuring right there. And then I will go all the way up until I see that the candles are losing momentum. What do you mean by the candles are losing momentum, Meg? Well, you see how this candle is big, and then this candle is about half the size. The candles are getting smaller and smaller, which lets me know that the trend is about to change. And as you see, as the candle got super small, the trend changed from a buy to a sell. So I would have exited out right here, because I see that that candle is getting small. I'm not going to be greedy. This right here, if you see right here, if you see, if I would have stayed in this trade that long, I would have caught about 309 pips. Now, if I had a dollar lot size, and which means that I'm trading $1 a pip, that would have been $309 that I made over the course of about 5-6 hours. Now, please tell me what job do you know of that you can make $309 in the course of 5 to 6 hours? Nowhere. Which is why I love Forex. Which is why I want to show y'all this strategy on how you could profit in the Forex market in your first week. Now, one thing that I didn't show you in the last video, only because as I get further into the channel, I'm going to show you all how to do that. But I just want to give y'all just a little disclaimer on that for those of you who are savvy with Forex already, and you're wondering, well, with the last strategy you showed me, how do I calculate my take profit or my stop loss? The way I calculate my take profit and my stop loss is that same ruler that y'all see me use. I will take it from my entry point. So that candle that I entered on, I would have took that ruler and I would have went up 30 pips. So I would have went up into the ruler reflected 30 pips, the same way I showed you how many pips I would have collected if I stayed in the trade the entire time. So once you do the ruler to 30 pips, it's going to give you a number. That number that it gives you, that's what you'll put in for your take profit. Now, if you want to calculate your stop loss, I like to have a better risk to reward ratio. So I like to collect more pips opposed to losing if it goes the wrong way. So if the trade goes the wrong way for any reason, I only like to risk 20 pips. So I do 30 to 40 pips as far as my take profit, and I do 20 pips minimum. 20 pips minimum max for my stop loss. So I will go to my entry point as well with that ruler, and I will take the ruler down, because if it's in a buy and you take the ruler down, that means it's going the wrong direction. I will take it down 20 pips. When I take it down 20 pips, it's going to give me a number. With that number, that's what I'll use for the stop loss. Now, if you're a person that, you know, you just rather follow one or two rules and then have your take profit and your stop loss for you to input and not have to do any calculations or use a ruler or anything, this next strategy I'm showing you is for you. So stay tuned. Okay, so you're the type of person that's like, okay, no, Meg, I don't want to use no ruler. I don't want to try to figure it out myself. I'd rather just follow the two steps that you showed me and then just input it and have the take profit and the stop loss given for me. Well, no sweat, because I have a product for you for that as well. Now, all these products, if you were to partner with me and get personally mentored by me with Forex, you have access to all these products. So what I'm going to show you with this one is how you'll do it. The other candles that I showed you were hour candles. So I was telling y'all like each candle meant an hour. Well, this one is on a 15-minute time frame. So each one of these candles is 15 minutes. So 15-minute candle, 15-minute candle, 15-minute candle, 15-minute candle. You will sit there and you will wait for your strategy to play out correctly. Now, if you look on the right-hand side, it's giving you your entry and it's giving you your take profit. You could either do a pending order for a sale, and then make it a sale, a pending order for a sale, and then make your entry this price, and then just put your take profit in and your stop loss, which is up there, which I'll show you. Or you could just patiently wait. So if you were to patiently wait, what you'll do is the same thing I taught you on the other one. This is a sale, so instead of it being a flat bottom, this one's going to be a flat top. As you can see, there's no wicks coming out the top, so this is a flat top. So on that flat top, that's your first step for you to be able to enter into this trade. Then if you go down, you see that your MACD is crossing to go down over the zero line. Now, to be on the safe side, you could wait until these two lines get all the way over the zero line like I taught you on the other strategy. Or you could use, you know, a more advanced approach and know that when these two lines are crossing, that means that the trend is changing. Because you see here, this opened to a flat top, so the trend changed, right? So if you entered into the trade right here, what you'll do is you'll just go to your MetaTrader 4, you'll go to your pair, you'll find your pair, you'll hit sell, and then you'll go and modify it to make your take profit 1, and you'll put this in your take profit 1 slot, and then you will zoom out a little bit, and then you'll go to your stop loss to get your stop loss number for you to enter into your stop loss slot. So it's giving you your take profit and it's giving you your stop loss. That's simple. And this is how you profit in Forex in your first week. So how to profit from Forex in your first week? Every technique that I showed you in this video, every strategy that I showed you, and everything that you have access to when you personally mentor with me, as far as to be your personal mentor for Forex, is how you'll profit in Forex within your first week. This is a copy, paste, earn while you learn platform. So all you have to do is copy and paste what I'm telling you to do and earn money as you're learning how to trade in the foreign exchange market. That's why it's very important for you to partner up with the right people, because some people out there, you know, they do things a little bit different. You always want to make sure sure somebody is has you good at heart. You want to make sure that whoever you're joining and whoever you're partnering up with, that you're going to be able to not only make profit, but you're going to also be able to learn something. Here, you'll be able to make profit and learn at the same time, because I don't want you just to be dependent on signals all day. I want you to be able to teach yourself how to be the signal as well. My goal for all my mentees is to get in, make money within their first week of joining, and then become the signal, and then, you know, then they're the mentor for Forex and teaching other people how to do the same, because not only did they make money, you know, immediately after joining, but they also learned. So they know how to, you know, trade in the foreign exchange market with different strategies and techniques that I taught them. So without further ado, you clicked on this video because you wanted to know how to profit with Forex within the first week. I gave you every technique that I use that's been able to make me a lot of money with Forex. I'm thankful for it. However, I know there's other people out there that needs the same. So like I said in the video, I'm going to be dropping way more content, way more videos, and showing y'all different other things within Forex that you actually need to know as well to be profitable. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a beat. Like, comment, let me know what else y'all want to see. If you want more information, or if you're ready to get partnered with me, partnerwithmeg@yahoo.com is my email. You can follow me on all social media platforms. Instagram is lovelymeg_. Snapchat is lovelymeg with 5 G's. And Facebook is going to be Megan Raquel. So I hope to see you guys at the top, because we all know the bottom is way too crowded and it's a lot of bags to collect with Forex. So let's get it.